Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Zeke from A to Zeke Sports back with another episode. And today we'll be looking at the 2021 NBA Finals and the preview for it and my predictions. So, before we dive into that interesting topic, make sure you give this video a like and you subscribe to A to Zeke Sports so you don't miss out on any of the action. I come out with videos uh, weekly. So if you check that out, that'll be great. And then if you're already subscribed, please click the bell so you don't miss out on anything that will just let you know whenever I post a video. So if you're not already subscribed, please do that. All right, so getting into this NBA Finals, this has been one of the most exciting seasons that we've seen in a while. So it's the Phoenix Suns who have never won a title, and the last time they made it to the finals was in 1993 with Charles Barkley. Of course, they lost to Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. And then there's the Bucks, who have the last time they won a title was in 1974 with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Oscar Robertson. So, so yeah, So the Bucks obviously they haven't won since 1974, so they're trying to end their title drought. And then the Suns trying to win the first title ever, and Chris Paul trying to win his first finals ever. This is the first time he's ever been to the finals, and it would be awesome to have that on his resume after an already amazing career by him. And of course, DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, and Mikal Bridges all making their first playoff appearance and then taking this team all the way to the NBA Finals. Of course, Jay Crowder, who's been on a couple title teams. Of course, last year with the Heat, he came up short in their quest to win. They fell to the Lakers in 6 games. But yeah, um, Chris Paul has been spectacular in these finals. But that's not going to be the main story going into these NBA Finals. The main story is probably going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo and whether he will be playing or not, which would be a huge factor for the Bucks. Um, Giannis, of course, hyperextended his knee towards the end of that Atlanta uh, Bucks series. He was not able to play after Game 4, in which he injured his knee, but they were still able to get the win over the Hawks, with Trae Young getting injured too. So the Bucks advance, and here they are in the NBA Finals. So this makes this pick kind of hard because with Giannis, it's a whole new ball game. Because I'd say without Giannis playing, the Suns could probably run away with this one. They could win in 4 or 5 games if Giannis doesn't play. Even with Giannis, though, Giannis is not the main key um, initiator, offensive player, or overall player on his team. That would be Chris Middleton. Because if you look at it, even when Giannis isn't on the floor, Chris Middleton can play like a superstar, and the Bucks are just fine. It's when Middleton plays bad, though, even with Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker and Giannis all playing well, this team doesn't really function as well because of how good Chris Middleton can be when he's playing at that superstar level, which he can play at, and we all know he can. So, so that is going to be an interesting story coming into this because we saw he hit the game winning shot to beat the Brooklyn Nets in that second round series. He's been putting up they made him play they've made him play so many minutes. So yeah, maybe Giannis sits out game 1 and then you try to ease him back into it. But when it comes down to it, even with the healthy Giannis, here's what my pick is going to be. So the over-under right now has the Suns under by 180. So they are favored to win. I've seen some picks saying that the people think the Bucks will win. My prediction is going to be the Phoenix Suns in 6 games. And I think the keys to that are Chris Paul playing in his first finals, and he's going to play as hard as he's ever played before just to be able to grit this win out. And of course, we'll have a great supporting cast. Devin Booker, we all know, is a superstar and is incredible. He plays with just terrific force. And this Bucks defense is what will be a liability because they don't defend the pick and roll extremely well, and the Suns use a whole lot of that. They normally sag their defenders back, and then of course we know Devin Booker or Chris Paul can just pull up from mid range and just light it up from that area. And then of course down low, Brook Lopez last series he had to handle Clint Capella, who is an excellent defender, but who is a little bit smaller than him. He'll be up against DeAndre Ayton, who is a pure center, 6'11", 7 foot, can body you up, and so I think that will be a liability for them because of how good that Ayton can be, and how much of a force he is. And then one factor I'm looking at the Bucks as well is Jrue Holiday, who can score 30. His play isn't really affected by if Giannis is on the floor or not. He's pretty much gonna play the same way, but he can be inconsistent just like with Chris Middleton. So I think both teams at their best is gonna be incredible. We saw during the regular season, the Suns won the first game at home by 1 point. And this was with Giannis playing. The second game, which was in Milwaukee against the Bucks, came down to a last-second shot by Devin Booker where he was fouled. He made one free throw, missed the second, and then the Bucks missed the half-court heave to win, or the full-court heave rather. And so that game also came down to 1 point. So the Suns won the series, which was only 2 games, but yeah, they came out with it. And yeah, these are just some of the reasons why I do think that Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns will win in 6 against the Milwaukee Bucks, regardless if Giannis is playing or not. I still think the Suns get the win and win their first NBA Finals ever in 2021, which caps off an incredible season this year from the NBA. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of A to Zeke Sports. This has been my NBA 2021 Finals preview and predictions. Again, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my videos. That would help me out a lot. And I really enjoy getting you guys support and feedback. It's just really great to have you guys behind my back as this YouTube channel continues to grow. So this is Zeke from A to Zeke Sports signing off with another episode. I'll see you guys in the next one.